As I said, my name is Valentina and I come from Italy. I think there are also other Italians here. When I think about my roots, about my origins, I realize that I have a really strange relationship. Because sometimes I feel really connected to my place and sometimes I want to go back. But also sometimes, especially when I go back, I said, no, that is not my place anymore. My place is here. So you know this feeling where you don't know where you belong to. And now, every time that I go back, I have this feeling that that is a place that continues to change without me. And I don't belong to it anymore, or just a little bit. But there is one thing, as said, that really reconnected me to where I belong, so to my origin, to my past. And that thing is connected to a taste, a smell. And this is the smell of a ritual that we do every year in my family. And it happens at the end of August, normally, yeah, middle end of August. So on one specific day, when my grandparents decide to do it, they just call everyone in the family at the phone and they say, they are ready. Please come on that day. No explanation needed, because everybody knows what they're talking about. And this message means that the tomatoes are ready. So everybody should go there in a couple of days. And now for me it's difficult, because since I live abroad, it's difficult to go there with really short notice. But sometimes I can make it. I can take the Flixbus, spend one night there, and then the day after just go back, because for me it's really important. And so everybody prepares for that day. We put our worst dresses on and we go to our grandparents' place. So we have to be there around 4 and 5 a.m. We don't want to do it too late because it's end of August, it's really hot in Italy. And so we go there and our grandparents are waiting for us. My grandparents live in the countryside, and there nights really means nights. It means that there is no street lighting, no noise, just the insects and I don't know, like this smell again of humid earth when it's not sunny still. So when I arrive there with my family, I open the door and everything is ready, waiting for us, because they prepare it for us. So the machines are there, there are hundreds of empty bottles that are waiting for us, and of course, last but not least, thousands, not hundreds of thousands, I don't know how much, but just a big mountain of tomatoes that are waiting for us. And we say, okay, there is a lot of work to do. So we go there, and when we arrived, there are 3 big buckets filled with cold water. That is nice, it's refreshing, it's summer. And first of all, we have to wash the tomatoes. So we start. Every tomatoes, we have to wash it for 3 times. And while we are washing them, we also have to cut them, especially cutting off the damaged part, because otherwise the sauce will not smell good. I mean, will not taste good. So we are there. I'm still half asleep there, but I still do it. And this like fresh feeling starts to be a little bit annoying because the water is very cold, so I start to lose feeling in my hands, but still we have to keep going on. And as background, there is my mom and my aunt that start to chat about, I don't know, small talks. How did you sleep? How was last week? Everything good? Okay. But I prefer to stay silent because I'm still sleeping. And my grandparents prefer to work in silence, so they don't talk. They're just these voices. So after we are done washing the tomatoes, we have to cook them. And here it starts, the factory of our family. So everybody has a role, everybody has work to do, and it's not written, but we know what we have to do. So my grandfather, Nonno, stays with the tomatoes and cooks them. Then there is my dad and my uncle that put the tomatoes in the machine, so they squeeze them, they separate the skin from the pulp, and then the tomato sauce comes out. The rest, what has to do, is a lot of work actually. It's putting the tomato sauce into the bottles. That feels easy, but it's not, because if you put too much, the sauce is burning, so you will burn yourself, so you have to pay attention. So everybody knows what to do, we are well organized, okay. But there is one person that doesn't do anything actually, but has a really important role. And this person is my grandmother, Nonna. She stays there, she walks slowly because she has to check everything, if we have done everything correctly, and of course she has comments because you never do it perfectly. For example, when I cut the tomatoes, for me, if half the tomato is damaged, okay, it's done, I will throw it away. No, what you're doing, do you know what each tomato means for us? It's a month of work, you don't value it, sorry Nonna. And, and so, she checks, she controls, she watches, she manages. So she doesn't wash the tomato, she doesn't squeeze them, she doesn't cook them, she just watches. There is only one thing that she does that is actually really important because it gives all the taste of the tomato sauce. And so when the sauce is ready, she just add the salt. Because for flavor you need salt. And it looks easy. So one time my uncle tried to do it. But of course my grandmother said that no, the flavor was not the same because it was too much salt. No, we cannot eat it. Only I can do it, of course. For me it looks really simple, but if I should do it, I don't know, I would calculate the volume of the tomato sauce jar and I will look in the internet how many spoons do you need. I really don't know. But she knows it. So the right amount of salt that you have to put in each, I don't know, these big jars of tomato sauce is exactly the size of her hand. So she makes like this. Perfect. And every year it tastes perfect. So we fill these bottles, we put some leaves of basil inside, and we spend a couple of hours doing it. And my mom and my aunt continue talking about gossiping, all the neighborhood, who died, who married, who had children, everything really, it's like a radio for me. And before it was nice to hear, but now that I'm not here anymore, I'm not there anymore, I really don't know the faces of these people, so I just stay there and keep working because I have to. But then, after we are done, we can finally close these bottles, and it's not finished, because we have to put these bottles in a big tank of water, and we have to boil them. So, when we are waiting, finally, time for breakfast. It's not a special breakfast, really, it's very less than what I eat here, but for me it feels special. I don't know why. There is only bread or some croissants and some coffee that, my grandma made it because she has nothing to do in the meanwhile when we were working. And so we just stay on this table, really tired. We smells like tomatoes that you don't want to smell it for like a month. Now I miss it, but on that moment it's really too much. So we stay there, we enjoy our small coffee in the morning, and on that moment I really have the feeling that I don't feel a foreigner anymore on that place. I don't feel far away from there. The feeling is that is the place where I belong to.